This game recap is brought to you by IBC Bank. IBC Bank, we do more. By Ideal Vision, one-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. 7 to 7 Dental, a better kind of dental practice for the whole family. By Sunburst Shutters and Window Fashions, give your windows the treatment they deserve. And by Greg Sherman Videography. Call 419-902-3353 for all your video needs in San Antonio and the Hill Country. The ultra marathon known as District 28 6A Northside ISD play continues as OConnor takes on Jay. The Panthers beat Warren 35-21 last week. Not only did that move the Panthers to 2-0 district play, it gave them a key tiebreaker in the race for seeding in the 6A Division I playoffs. Warren and Jay would be the two teams they would most likely be competing with for that home playoff game. That's because Brandeis and Brennan, who are both 2-0 in district play, go Division II if each gets into the playoffs, meaning a win over the Mustangs likely gives OConnor that home playoff game. Could OConnor make it 8 wins in a row over Jay in the series, or could the Mustangs pull off the upset? Well, let's take you over to Gustafson Stadium and check out all the action. The last time Jay beat OConnor in football was back in 2011 when future LA Ram Josh Reynolds had 7 receptions for 96 yards. Coaches David Molesky and Gary Gutierrez chatted with the officials before the game, asking if someone could kindly turn down the heat. The heat index right before kickoff was a toasty 106. Look at the hourly forecast. At 2100 hours, that's 9 p.m. if you don't know military time, the weather was supposed to be partly cloudy with thunderstorms later in the evening. As usual, the weather forecaster was wrong. By the way, 106 degrees Fahrenheit is only 41 degrees in centigrade. That should make you feel cooler inside. It was hot on the field, but the offenses were quite cold. Neither team could get a drive going, and in fact, OConnor was 0 for 3 on 4th down in the evening portion of the contest. Second quarter game still scoreless after one of those stops when Jay finally was able to get some offense going. A 26-yard touchdown run by Eric Garza gave the Mustangs the lead, but they missed the extra point. David Molesky normally runs trick plays known as Molesky ball, but on the first play after the score, he just had quarterback David Dodd air it out for Carson Jones. Play good for 46 yards all the way down to the J5. 3 plays later, Quali Kendall finished off the drive with a touchdown run, 7-6 OConnor at halftime. That was the end of the offensive highlights, at least for the night portion of the game. Third quarter, Jay inside the Panther 35, Garza nice run, but he lost the football. The orphan object was recovered by Elijah Ornalis. Later in the game, Jay quarterback Danny Amenskita pass intercepted by C.J. Waller. The defense, by the way, held their opponent scoreless in the first quarter for the 6th straight game dating back to last year. Moved to the fourth quarter with OConnor nursing a 9-6 lead after a safety. Waller had another interception right in his hands for a pick 6, but he couldn't hold on. Then someone above rudely interrupted the contest. Lightning rolled near the stadium, stopping play with 10:56 remaining. After an hour wait, the game was suspended until Friday afternoon. The sun was out and no chance of bad weather, which always means good vision, and in fact, ideal vision. One-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. Jay actually had a chance to make an early play after the game resumed with a 4th down stop, but Kendall picked up just enough yardage to move the sticks. OC proceeded to run off over 5 minutes from the stadium timer coming out of the delay. There weren't any cheerleaders, bands, or music, and just a smattering of fans, but those in attendance saw Zion Taylor score an 8-yard touchdown, and OC finally had some distance 16-6 after the drive lasted some 19+ hours.
Honestly, just in our minds, we were in the right mindset at the time. We were like thinking about different things, but we came out here today prepared and ready and hyped.
More good vision as Jay fumbled on their second offensive snap and David Vicario fell on the loose ball. Ensuing drive, Dodd threw for John Lockie, who took it home 34 yards for the clinching touchdown on a drive set up by the defense, which played well the whole day and previous night.
We work out on that all practice, just every time we pick, tuck, go, blocking, it's just good play on the ball.
2 touchdowns for the Panthers in a little over 3 minutes of game time after they managed just 9 points in the 3.5 quarters played the night before. Great vision brought to you by Ideal Vision. Make sure to stop by their 2 locations in West San Antonio. OConnor played much better on Friday afternoon, winning 23-12 in a game that took just over 21 and a half hours to finish.
That's the end of what probably is the longest game in Northside history.
We expect our defense to do their job, and we expect our offense to do their job. So we just came out and just finished it.
Stay focused and that the game wasn't over. And that when we come out here 0-0, and we had unfinished business to do today.
That's now 8 straight wins in the series for OConnor as the fans attempted to sing some Whitney Houston. Reporting from San Antonio, I'm Greg Sherman.